Alright, well, we're going to go see Big Buck Willie from Sweet Lily. Willie Niger killed a really nice Union Parish deer yesterday. Great story. Really cool story on how it went down. Wasn't expecting to kill a deer at all. Went in there on a hog hunt. You're going to enjoy hearing it. Good deer. I don't know if it's going to be magazine worthy kind of deer, but it's still something that huge spread, long tines, great animal. Let's head on out to Sweet Lily and see what Willie's got to say. Alright, Willie Niger. Willie, really nice deer, brother. Why don't you tell me real quick how it went down?
Kind of torn between shooting a hog or shooting a deer. I was looking for a hog, really. Eased into the pin oak bottom and looter bottom, and eased out into the flat where I could see across a big pin oak flat there, and there was a doe. And I seen the doe and was scoping her, and I put the rifle down, and then he eased out behind her, and not realizing how big he was, and they went behind a group of oaks, and kind of getting antsy about it, and didn't want to move too much and spook him or the doe. So I just waited for him to come out from behind the oaks, and when they did, the doe stepped out and he just rooted her with his horns and his nose and shoved her out of the way. And still not knowing how big he was, I took the shot free-handed about 100 yards. Spine shot, he fell and started trying to get up. And so I took another shot free-handed, missed that shot. Finally got to a stump that was sticking up probably 5-6 feet, and got a good brace and finally got a long shot on him, got him down. Weighed 182 pounds, 21-inch inside spread. Greg's fixing to score, and we're gonna find out what he scores.
Yeah, when we get to score, we'll pull back and we'll talk a little bit about it.
Yeah, but that's the basics of the story. Is biggest buck I've killed to date. So
yeah, you killed one a couple years ago down in the Looter Bottom, but I think this one here will beat it.
The deer I killed a few years ago, last night, I physically put these horns over those horns.
Really?
They fit inside this one. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's a heck of a spread for sure. And the points are, you got good tine length, probably average circumference measurements. We got that deer score pretty well, Willie. I think it's gonna score pretty well. All right, Willie, what we got?
133 and 7/8.
That's right, 133 and 7/8. A lot of folks look at it and say, oh. Look, we talked about it before, me and Willie did. The deer's a great deer, got a wide as all get out. The tine length, one of them's 11 inches, the other one's 12. But only thing that hurt him was he's just kind of thin on his circumference measurements. But I tell you what, Willie, it's hard to beat that deer right there when you're going there looking for a hog.
Yeah, it turned out good. Like I said, my post, the Lord just led me to the right place at the right time.
That's exactly right. You know, folks all ask all the time, wanting to hunt and this, that, and other, and they talk about it being hot, and your daddy talked about it a while ago. Man, when it's time for these deer to start doing their thing, like what he was trying to do with that doe, smell her perfume and make sure what she was doing, heat don't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't. That's what we were just talking about. Was I see all the posts about early rut and people talking about how deer stink and they're rutting already, and I wasn't buying it. And, but I'm a believer now because this deer here was pushing that doe hard.
First week in November.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, she might not be as receptive to his pushing, but he was ready, so
that's right.
I figure in the next 2 weeks it's probably going to really bloom pretty good around here.
That's right.
So.
All right, boy. Well, hey, good deer, Willie. Proud of you.
Yeah.
You know, this deer is outstanding. Look at that width, 21 inches on the button. The P2s were 11 and 12 inches each. One thing that did hurt it was the P3s were a little short, but I mean, that circumference measurements were average. You got 4 at the bases and then 3, 3, and 2. Great deer, Willie. I am really proud of you. I hope to see several more like it this year. But it's a beautiful 8-point, man.